Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to the Hermit's Moon, our weekly reading. This is for the week of June 16th through the 22nd. I'm actually recording this on the 11th, which is the full moon in your sign. And I would love to know how that affected you or impacted you. What were you feeling that day? What important things happened? I hope it was a revelation and breakthrough for you. Okay, right out the gate, your angels want you to focus on bravery. The number 682. It says you are supported to be you. So it is okay for you to step outside your comfort zone right now, Sagittarius. Try new things. Know that you're supported and that it could be the beginning of a beautiful new chapter for you. But you have to be brave enough to step out of your comfort zone and take any kind of risk. You're going to know what that means for you all. You know, this is a general reading, so it's going to mean something different for each one of you. But be brave and be bold this week, which is usually pretty easy for Sagittarius to do. Now, you also have 477, visualize harmony, release worry, and welcome peace. So you're getting two really important messages here that really go great together. Be brave, know that everything can be harmonious for you. Peace is what the energy that your angels want to help you cultivate in your life. So don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and make that happen. Okay, let's shuffle the cards really good for you guys. If you're new to my channel, I hope that you will subscribe, become a part of the Hermit's Moon community. And I would also like to remind everybody to please hit that like button. That helps the algorithm of my channel. Okay, let's go ahead and cut the deck. And we're going to talk first about what has been in the past for you, Sagittarius, what you've been dealing with. So we have the moon in reverse, and we have the 8 of Wands, as well as the 3 of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to go ahead first and talk about the moon in reverse as well as the 3 of Cups in reverse, because immediately I kind of got a sense that maybe you all learned about a situation going on that you weren't really aware of, and it's disrupted your happiness and your peace. It doesn't mean necessarily a betrayal, but maybe something came up in your life, like maybe something changed at your job, or maybe in your relationship, even possibly. That's possible too. You have the 8 of Wands as well, and this may have really came at you quickly, caught you off guard and by surprise, and you're kind of dealing with the aftermath of that. This is stuff that has already happened that kind of disrupted your world, Sagittarius, and maybe knocked you off balance a little bit. Some of you might also be dealing with an actual physical move with this 8 of Wands. Or so maybe you're looking to relocate or have relocated, about to relocate. Maybe you're entertaining the idea of that. Maybe this disruption has caused you to really want to think about a move. Sagittarius is always on the move. They're always open to adventure usually. So let's see what the clarifying cards say for you. With that moon in reverse, we have the Emperor, another major arcana card. And I feel like this is going to be you taking back control of whatever this disruption was, this truth that was revealed for you. I want you to think it's going to empower you, okay? When the Emperor shows up, that is about us being the boss of our lives. It can also be a male figure that's really playing an important role in your life, Sagittarius. But in this particular case, I feel like this is you bossing up. Maybe this truth has put you in a position where you feel like you now have to take back control of your life, and ultimately that's a good thing. The 3 of Cups in reverse. We also have the 6 of Pentacles as a clarifier. This is you guys planting seeds, I feel. I feel like whatever happiness was taken from you guys, you're going to regain that back. You're going to get back on your feet, get grounded again after whatever that disruption was. And you're going to start planting seeds and looking ahead at the future, which is what we all really should be doing. Now, the 8 of Wands here, we have the Hermit. This is Virgo energy, and maybe you have done enough soul searching that now you are ready to move forward in a very empowered way. That's good news for you, Sagittarius. Your themes for the week, new beginnings. That's what we've been talking about here, especially with that 8 of Wands that you've been that new energy coming at you. It's going to bring a new beginning for you, Sagittarius, something for you to look forward to. You also have clarity, which I feel like that's also what this Hermit has been telling you. You went within, you figured out what direction you want to go, and now you're ready to get on the move and go there quickly. So ultimately, whatever that disruption was, it's a good thing. It's leading you onto the path that's going to give you harmony and set you on a new course. You're going to be brave enough to tackle all the obstacles that life, whenever we start something new, it can be scary. So I hope you feel empowered at this moment. Now, currently what you all are dealing with, we have the 1111 card in reverse, the Four of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we also have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like with all these pentacles showing up, I feel like that is definitely you getting grounded and putting yourself back on course where you need to be. Whenever the 1111 card shows up, that's 1111 energy is about being on track. I feel like you guys have felt a little bit lost. It's right next to that moon in reverse. And that is where you were feeling lost, but now you are gaining vision and you're figuring it out. So you're going to get this card upright really soon, Sagittarius, especially with the new beginning that's coming your way. I always tell people when this card shows up too to make a wish, because 1111, that's what that card always reminds me to do, is put my wishes out into the universe. And with this card of new beginnings, I feel like it's really reinforcing that message for you. So don't be afraid. You are going to get back on track and build a new foundation. That's what the fours are about. And you have two fours in this row. You hanging on tightly to your goals and your dreams, and also possibly your money, Sagittarius. I feel like that could be an important message for you right now, that as you're setting out on this new path, new adventure, be tight with your money. Don't spend frivolously, just to set that new foundation and get you off on the right foot. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This is you working hard towards your goal and your dream, whatever that is. Refining a craft, perfecting it. When we have the Virgo energy showing up in a reading, we want perfectionism. We want it to be the best that it can possibly be. And since this is a new start for you, Sagittarius, why not make it the best that it can be? Some clarifiers that we have, the Three of Pentacles here. This is networking, partnerships. It's interesting that it's showing up to clarify this Four of Wands. I feel like some of you have had a disruption, possibly in your home life or in your relationship. And now you both might, if you're choosing to save that, you both need to work together on that. I do feel like if you are single, Sagittarius, eyes could be on you. Maybe someone's checking you out, maybe to start a new beginning with you. So present yourself in the best possible light that you should, or that you can, to present that best possible version of you. Now, the Eight of Pentacles clarifier, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy coming on the table here. And the Queen of Pentacles, remember what I said about hanging on to your money? I know she's clarifying the Eight, but we have in the same row, we have this Four of Pentacles where he's really hanging on tightly. The Queen of Pentacles is really good with money and finances and resources. And I really feel like it's going to be important for you at this time to stay on top of that in order to proceed, like I said, in the best possible way. Now, we also have the Six of Swords right next to the Eight of Swords. So two cards of movement here. If one of you is moving, or any of you, I'd like to hear about that in the comments, because we definitely have cards saying that you're setting off on a new road, and you're moving. The good news here is you are moving into calmer waters. So whatever move that you're making, it's going to be for your highest and greatest good. It's going to help you. You're moving in the right direction, Sag. Okay, what is coming in for you? We have another card, the Emperor reversed. He's right over here upright as the clarifier. We have the Death card reversed. So we've got Aries and we've got Scorpio energy showing up here. And we have another Six of Swords. So somebody, I think, is definitely moving But this is also you guys moving ahead into a better space for you. Let's take a look at this the Emperor reversed. I just feel like this might be you feeling a little shook up from whatever has happened in your past, Sagittarius. Maybe you're afraid of this sudden change or this new chapter. Like maybe it just kind of knocked you a little off course as far as how confident you feel in your abilities to make things happen or present yourself in the best possible light. You're going to get back on track, though. I really do believe that. Let's pull a clarifier card. See here, 10 of Cups. Absolutely. I could right after I said it. I don't want you to feel unworthy or shaky about your decisions. I want you to be very confident in how you move forward this week and know that it's going to bring happiness to your household. Whether you are by yourself or a family person, it won't matter. I feel like you are moving in the right direction and you need to focus on being your most confident. Look up some affirmations if you need to. If you're feeling a little, I hate to say that, keep dwelling about, worrying about your confidence level. But it's really important for you guys to light that fire within you. You're a fire sign. Find your passion and feel good about it and feel good about yourself. Now we have the Death card here in reverse. I feel like you've been a little reluctant in the past to go forward. Maybe this is something that you've been dreaming about doing for a long time. You're wanting that new beginning, but there's been some things that have scared you or made you feel like you just, you weren't ready. Stop resisting the change. It's time for you to move forward and go with it. Let's get a clarifier here. It's time to make that decision. Here we have, this is, she's got two directions to choose from, this or that. You can choose to stay stuck and not work with this Death card energy of change, or you can choose to move forward and really cultivate it and make something of yourself, the life that you want, Sagittarius. I feel like you guys have had big dreams and you've been afraid to go after them. And I hope that this week you feel empowered enough to really start that, get on that track, because this is you moving towards success, okay? And look, they're right next to each other in this reading spread. So I really feel like this is an important moment for you guys moving forward. The sixes are about harmony and balance, and you have harmony here on the table, but you have to be brave enough to go for it. Let's get a clarifier here. Okay, here we are again. Your king and your queen, no, I'm sorry. The king is not, but the emperor is. Fire energy is on the table here. The Queen of Wands is the queen of the fire suit. You're a fire sign. This is you finding your confidence and knowing that you are capable of accomplishing whatever it is you want to set out to do, okay? We have Sword and Rose, clarity and truth. Remember what we said here? Clarity. You're gonna find this clarity. If you have not already come up with a plan, you're going to, Sagittarius, and you're gonna figure out how to make this happen. Revelations, honor and protection and determination. You have to be determined to move yourself forward in the direction that you know you're meant to go. I don't have to explain that to you, Sagittarius. I feel like you know what it is you want to go after. But are you going to do it? Are you going to be brave enough to set out there and accomplish it? The butterfly, okay, that's another sign of change and transformation. Evolving and growth, next phase. We have the new beginning and next phase here. We have the Death card, healing the inner child and releasing the past. Whatever happened over here with this moon in reverse, whatever shook you up, robbed you of your happiness with that Three of Cups reverse, it's time for you to overcome this energy and embrace the energy of change. It's time for you to move forward. Now, your angels of abundance want you to know that donations, tithing, and charitable work will benefit you this week. I feel like it's so good to put that energy out there, Sag, and just, what goes around comes around. When we help others, we're going to be helped on our path as well. Not only will that karma come back to us, but it also makes us feel better. And if you're experiencing any kind of lack, focus on giving so that energy comes back to you. You also have deservingness. It's important for you to understand that you are deserving of this energy and this change and this ability to go after whatever it is that you have set your heart and your mind to. Remember that you came here with a dream, and it's time for you to start experiencing it. What your angels want you to know, we have the Empress, and she's right here next to the Emperor. So we have divine masculine and divine feminine energy here. And before I go any further, these cards being right next to each other, the message that I am getting that needs to be shared right now is it's time for you to really focus on the feminine energy of your intuition, following your heart, and then you are going to know how to exert the masculine energy of going out there and making it happen. But first you have to feel it in your heart, Sagittarius. Okay, you have to be nurturing that goal and that dream and putting the fertile energy into it that the Empress tells us to do. Another intuitive card here, the High Priestess. You guys know what this is about. These two here, this is feminine energy to the max. Whether you're male or female watching this, wherever you fall on that spectrum, tune into the feminine energy of receiving the downloads, receiving the intuitive messages that you need to move forward. Listen to your heart and you're not going to go wrong. And your final card, it can't end on a better note than this, Sagittarius. The Six of Wands, the card of victory. Other than the Sun, this is the most positive card in the deck. And what a beautiful way for us to end your reading here with victory. You know, if you can be brave enough to go after it and make it happen, you can make great progress this week. Now let's get some clarifiers for these cards. Okay, the King of Wands, there's your king on the table that I was calling out earlier. This is Leo usually when I read, but this is fire energy, Sagittarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, your fire signs. This is your king. This is you becoming a boss. You have so many boss cards on the table. The Emperor showed up twice. We have your king here, the King of Wands, who knows how to be a boss. You have victory. He's getting the attention that he deserves because he was brave enough to go after the goal in the first place. Let's get a clarifier for our High Priestess. Here's you finding your happiness again. You know, back here we have you shook up. Whatever it was that robbed you of your happiness, going forward this week, if you can muster up the bravery to go after the goal or the dream, the happiness is going to return. And the Six of Wands clarifier, you are going to put all of these nightmares to rest. All of this anxiety, that's going to be the stepping stone or the hurdle that you're going to have to get over. You're going to have to conquer these fears, whatever they are for each one of you. It's going to be different if you want to experience the victory that's waiting for you. Okay, let's pull some more cards for you guys. All in all, it's going to be a great week for you, Sagittarius. I think you're making great progress here. But you have, happiness. What we said that twice. The Three of Cups showed up twice in your reading. This is about your happiness and you stepping out of your comfort zone, being brave and going for it in order to reach that happiness. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So we do have a lot of travel cards on the table. We've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the Six of Swords twice. So some of you might definitely be taking a vacation. It's June. That's when a lot of people are traveling. It's much needed. Enjoy yourselves if you're lucky enough to be doing this right now. You deserve it. You really, and maybe that's what you're going to need to recharge. April, a timing card. So did something happen in April that maybe that was what your Moon card and the Three of Cups in reverse, maybe that's what kind of knocked you on your butt a little bit, Sagittarius, but I really do feel like you're going to make so much progress this week. It's not going to mess you up anymore. You're going to be fine. Let's get handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Pay attention to the people that you have communication with this week. Strangers that cross your path, could be friends. It could be a business deal too, because look, you do have this Three of Pentacles on the table, which is a card of networking and working with other people on projects. I love that this Six of Wands is out there too, because I feel like almost whatever you touch this week is going to turn to gold, Sagittarius. It's going to be a really good week for you to step out of your comfort zone and be brave. And the last card for you guys, let's see. We have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. We are ending the reading with the same message that we started with. There's a new beginning on the table for you guys, and I'm excited for you. I feel like it's something that you've really wanted to go for a long time, and maybe your fear has held you back, but I feel like you're going to be empowered enough this week to be brave enough to start going after your goals and dreams, and that's exciting for you guys. Okay, guys, I hope this reading resonated. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more readings, and give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Have a great week, Sag. Love and light.